It's one of these two teams, but which one in the 2022 FIFA World Cup final? And they kick off here. Martinez, and a fine stop. Messi with the corner. Not the best clearance. Di Maria. Now with Paredes. And there it is! Living history! The opening goal of the 2022 World Cup final. Incredible celebrations.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Lucas Paqueta. Not showing good vision. It'll be a corner. Over it comes. Taking care of business defensively here. And it's still on. Fred. Oh, the equaliser! Just what they needed. And the dream remains very much alive.
Well, here we can see it again, and no wonder the manager is furious. They just have to get tighter here, deal with the danger, otherwise that's the outcome. Not good enough defensively.
So back underway following the equaliser. Alexandro. Neymar. Paqueta. They'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one.
Well, the fans are going mad here. They think that was a penalty.
Now can they make something happen? Di Maria. Nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately. Danilo. Now Casemiro. Paqueta. It might be the moment to get them ahead. Fred! Oh, off the outside of the post. And it's going to be a goal kick here. On the offensive. Messi. Top-class defending. Vinicius Junior. And Neymar. Patient build-up at the moment. Neymar. Paqueta. Is it going to be? Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. It's Neymar's corner. The high press was on, and the chance is on. Oh, wonderful goalkeeping.
Well, you have to say, from that sort of distance, that's a wonderful save.
The delivery from Neymar. And cleared off the line. Well, that was quality. Last-ditch defending. Casemiro. Must take the lead here. And with that, they've thwarted the opportunity. This might be ideal for the counter. Romero. Can they get themselves in front here? Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say. Giovanni Lo Celso. Di Maria. Marcos Acuna. And return to Paredes. Textbook defending inside the box. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Defenders need to cover. Well, that is how to break up a counter-attack. Marcos Acuna, really closing him down. Rodrigo de Paul. Just knocking it around, looking to carve out a chance. Messi, surely! And a goal to put them in front! Real drama here.
Just look at this again. The combination play in the top third of the field was so precise. And what a clever bit of play it is from Di Maria, both with his movement and his finish. That's a nice goal.
And so Brazil get the game restarted. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they come up with a quick response? Lucas Paqueta. Ball played nicely. Going well. Fred. On to Neymar. He's trying to create something. Retaining possession proving difficult. Rodrigo de Paul. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Martinez. Well, a textbook interception. Neymar. Rafinha. Lucas Paqueta. Ball with Danilo. Neymar. Neymar. Return to Paqueta. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. And Neymar. And will it be the leveller? He had to react, and did. Paredes. Plenty of options. Di Maria. Is this the moment? And there it is! A two-goal cushion now, and just look at these fans. The trophy coming their way, surely.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And what an emphatic strike it is from Lionel Messi. Hit with his laces, it's a great goal.
So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. Lucas Paqueta. Beautiful pass. At times they make passing look easy. Vinicius Junior. Fred. Casemiro. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. That's how it looked, but full credit to him for atoning for the error. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. Well, he could really get at the opposition. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. De Paul. On to Messi. Martinez. Messi. Excellent defending. Lo Celso. Messi. What a vital intervention. Vinicius Junior. Neymar. Delightful pass. Rafinha. And Neymar. Now with Vinicius Junior. Opportunity. Really sound defending. And it goes to reduce the deficit. Still very much alive and kicking.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Well, Brazil's still behind here, but I'll tell you what, this game is very much a contest again. Who's to say what's going to happen next? De Paul. Lo Celso. Return to Di Maria. It should be! And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop it.
Well, let's look at this again. The 1- and 2-touch passing is absolutely outstanding to play around the pressure. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Di Maria, and he's beaten him here. Can he put it in? What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Neymar. Could be! He's scored once already and close to making it a double.
Well, every time he gets on the ball, he looks a real danger today.
And short it is. Danilo. It's a perfect challenge. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Martinez. Well, it was a superb counter-attack, but no goal.
Yeah, really good play. Won the ball back well and then countered with great speed. That deserved a goal.
And Argentina giving it away. Vinicius Junior. It's with Vinicius Junior. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Fred. Now with Paqueta. Now just the tackle that was needed. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Possession and patience, the watchwords. And he's in. And a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And then the finish from Messi demonstrates his ability to make the right run at the right time. What a good goal.
Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. Fred. Now Casemiro. A really sumptuous ball. Credit to them for winning back possession.
Well, the fans are going mad here. They think that was a penalty.
Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Will they profit from this situation? He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Alexandro. Back to Paqueta. Casemiro. Casemiro, cut out by Otamendi. Vinicius. And with that, the attack fizzles out. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Can they keep it going? This could pose problems for the defenders. Alexandro. High pressing at its best. Rafinha. Well, he could really get at the opposition. And a corner kick, the referee's verdict. Fired in by Neymar. Well, not cleared away completely. And I think the threat has been averted. Cleared away comprehensively. Well, no stopping him. In position. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, here it is again, and it's really poor defending. They just don't show enough urgency to get tight or make a block, which is why the ball's ended up in the back of their net.
Neither side shy about shooting in this match. Martinez. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Marquinhos. Now Casemiro. What a shocking pass, really. Paredes. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Vinicius Junior. Fred. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Neymar. And return to Vinicius. And the cross into the middle. Terrific piece of anticipation. So deflection, and they can get ready for the corner kick routine. Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, the danger is still there. Marquinhos. Spot on with that tackle. Now can they counter clinically? Martinez. And winning it back. Neymar. Here is Fred. Well, it's a good Brazil move in the making. Well, he's almost been hassled out of play here.
Well, Argentina haven't had that much of the ball so far, but that won't bother them because when they win it in deep areas, they've got forward with pace and with numbers. It's been a great counter-attacking display.
Hang on, Stuart. Big chance here. A goal! And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
Fred. Now Casemiro. Alexandro. Getting in there to intercept. Martinez. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? And it looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. Alexandro. Now with Neymar. Can he find the angle? And you don't want to lose possession there. Messi. Messi. And he didn't hesitate. Good thing too.
Well, he's so quick off his line. That's great goalkeeping, you have to say.
Alexandro. Could be troublesome. It's got to be Neymar. Breaking at pace. Lionel Messi. On to Di Maria. Firing it towards goal. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace on it. It's a great goal.
Well, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. Di Maria. Di Maria keeps going. It's there for him. Brilliant, crisp and clean tackle. Can they survive? And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. And off and running again here. There was a real gulf in class in the first half. Will we see an improved effort from Brazil in the second? Strong play here. And Neymar. Can he finish? That is a tackle and a half. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Well, it petered out. Casemiro. Fred with it. Might be able to produce from this position. Paqueta. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, just look at this. He gives the goalkeeper no chance there. That's just gone in off the crossbar. That's a very good finish.
Rodrigo de Paul. And intercepting it. Using his strength to shield the ball. Marquinhos. Now Casemiro. Has the strength to hang on to it. Well, sadly, they just couldn't keep possession. Counter-attacking, very much an option. That's really good and effective physical play. Good pass. Di Maria. And a corner kick, the referee's verdict. And played short. Doing well to keep possession. Otamendi. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, here it is again. It was a good finish, but the keeper has to do better at his near post. He was beaten far too easily on that occasion.
Oh, he's given us away. Well, visionary passing. That's all they can conjure for now. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Di Maria. A really effective shielding under pressure. Messi. And Messi! Well, you can't argue with finishing like that. Superb stuff.
Well, just look at this turn, and the finish isn't bad either. That's a great goal.
Alexandro. Neymar. Well, he's got past his man. Vinicius Junior. And blocked for now. Di Maria. And very deftly cut out. Casemiro. Possession changing hands. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. In with a chance. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and what a clinical finish this is from Lautaro. He hits it with such power. That's a good goal.
Alexandro. Rafinha. Good physical play. Oh, but they've lost it now. Giovanni Lo Celso. This looks more than decent. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
Alexandro. Here's Rafinha. And that'll be a Brazil ball. Alexandro. Rafinha. And Neymar. Surely under pressure. And not quite accurate enough. Off the post. And it's going to be a goal kick here. He's lost it. Messi. He's using his strength to good effect. Well, that's the end of that move for now. Paredes. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Well, disappointing end to the move. "30 minutes to go then. Vinicius Junior. Fred. There to win it back. Martinez. On to Messi. Using his strength to shield the ball. Lionel Messi. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Alexandro. Here's Rafinha. Neymar. Cross fired over. Oh, couldn't quite find his teammate. Paqueta. Using his physical strength to make... Vinicius! That is a tackle and a half. Messi. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Vinicius Junior. And winning it back. Rodrigo de Paul. Messi. A good and fair challenge. Di Maria. Good reflexes and danger averted. So making the substitution now. And played short. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Well, we're highlighting Lionel Messi for a reason. He's asking plenty of questions of the defenders out there, Stuart.
Well, the keeper will be sick at the sight of him. He's been shooting from everywhere and he's taken his goals really well.
Really good interception. Lionel Messi. Oh, that's a really good run. Is it going to be? What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Well, let's just take another look at this. Messi drifts past his opponent with such ease, and from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
Fred. On to Jesus. Vinicius Junior. Making a bit of headway. And it's Gabriel Jesus. And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
Doing well to keep possession. Lo Celso. Rodrigo de Paul. Nahuel Molina. Paredes. He's given us away. Vinicius Junior. Well, no stopping him. Gabriel Jesus. On to Neymar. And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, as you can see, not much power, but great accuracy. He made that look so easy, didn't he?
And into the last 20 minutes. Molina. Rodrigo de Paul. Di Maria. They've given it away. Gabriel Jesus. Di Maria now. Really effective shielding under pressure. Oh, great defending. Good strength to keep the ball. Fred. Neymar. And he takes it away. Well, she wanted to let the play flow, but in the end decided that that wasn't possible. Well, a little lucky to get away without a card. Might be his last warning, though. Taking care of business defensively here. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Di Maria. Now with Messi. Paredes. Under pressure. Doesn't seem to be bothering him. Messi. It's still there for him. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Vinicius Junior. Alexandro now. Well, he prevented it from going over the line. Vinicius. Well, there to intercept. Vinicius Junior. In position here to protect the ball. He's protecting it effectively. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here it is again, and the defending simply isn't good enough. They have to react quicker, deal with the danger, and show more urgency, none of which they did, and that's the result.
Molina. Messi. De Paul. Martinez. And successfully cut out. Shielding the ball superbly. Neymar holds it up, now waiting for teammates. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Molina. Messi. It's a perfect challenge. Jesus. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Vinicius. Now with Jesus. Vinicius Junior. And that's a corner. Now sending it in. Not the best clearance. High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, his skill level is so high, you're absolutely right. That's a great effort on the volley.
Well, shielding the ball admirably. Dybala. Well, showing good defensive judgment. Tremendous ball played through. Oh, a powerful effort. Close. Well, danger here as he runs at them. Vinicius Junior. Casemiro. Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
Molina. De Paul. And using his strength to shield the ball. And Thiago Silva knows a thing or two about blocking. That's really good and effective physical play. Alexandro. Here's Marquinhos. Casemiro. Well, that's really strong play to keep. Neymar. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
Well, 5 minutes remaining, but you just feel this is over already. Good strength to keep the ball. Paredes. De Paul. Giovanni Lo Celso. Can he finish? Well, straight at the goalkeeper then. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Efficient play to hold on to the ball and wait for teammates to get there. And still danger here. Corner kick forthcoming. And now the delivery. He's protecting it well. Now they've lost it. And it's Gabriel Jesus. Oh, surely. I just missed that little bit of attacking spark. Goalkeeper's ball. De Paul. Molina. It's with Dybala. Physically strong and secure on the ball. And giving it away. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Is it going to be? Oh, a vital piece of last-ditch defending. Fabinho. Oh, that's a fine save. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Oh, splendid header, but a fine save. Casemiro. Casemiro failed to hang on to it. Could be a chance to break here. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Casemiro. Fabinho. Well, a successful intervention, winning the ball back. Martinez. Otamendi. In position here to protect the ball. Well, just the tackle that was needed. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Strong play here. Plenty of room in the wide area. But the danger averted for now. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. Can they take advantage? What an important piece of defending. Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening.
Well, here it is again. The ball over the top is an absolute beauty, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
Really good interception. Vinicius Junior. Fantastic work to thwart the danger. Well, showing excellent judgment to intercept. Martinez. That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. Vinicius Junior. On to Alexandro. And a no-nonsense clearance. Breaking at pace. Defenders need to cover. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. Rafinha. Now Casemiro. Fabinho. And return to Casemiro. Could pull one back here. Oh, another goal! You just cannot keep them down, and it sets up a furious finish.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
And there goes the final whistle. For the third time in history, Argentina have won the World Cup.
And I have to say, Derek, they've been the best team in the tournament. There's no doubt about that.
Argentina, world champions. They did it in 1978 and 1986. They've done it again in 2022, Stuart.
Well, this is the pinnacle of any footballer's career, and what a night it's been for these players and the coaching staff and, of course, the fans.
Oh, that's a really good run. Is it going to be? What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing, drilled home with true conviction. And it's Gabriel Jesus. And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations. And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment! He's protecting it effectively. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating. Hello and welcome to a contest of colossal meaning. We find ourselves here just to the north of the Doha city centre, ahead of the 2022 World Cup final. My name is Derek Ray, and with me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And as you can imagine on this occasion, the atmosphere is building up nicely. It's Brazil versus Argentina.
Well, what an occasion for these two sets of players. A chance to be world champions. Let's hope the game matches the atmosphere. It should be an absolute cracker. I can't wait for this to start.
Great strong tackle, throw in forthcoming. The starting 11 for Brazil. Alisson gets the nod in goal. Marquinhos plays alongside Thiago Silva in central defence. Casemiro plays and must score! And just wide of the target. Goal kick.
Well, I think the goalkeeper had it covered, but it was a decent effort, though.
Well, you might say history speaks for Brazil. On 7 occasions, they've made it to the final before. They've recorded 5 victories. They're always going to fancy their chances. How do you view their prospects in this one, Stuart?
Well, right at the start of the tournament, I asked the question, are they a great side or just a good side?
Neymar! And it's in! We've just witnessed the first goal of this 2022 World Cup final. One to savour.
Well, as you can see here, it all starts with a perfectly weighted ball in behind the defenders. And then from that sort of range, Neymar was never going to miss. It's a well-worked goal.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Lionel Messi. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Fred. Encouraging move this from Brazil. Paqueta. On to Fred. Cross blocked. Vinicius Junior. Well, really, making the goalkeeper's life simple.
That should be hit in the back of the net. That was a big, big chance.
Illegal play, and hence a free kick. Well, later in the game he might have seen yellow, but not at this early point.
Yeah, but I'm with the referee. It's a foul, but no card.
Good effort here! And the post denied him. Cleared away comprehensively.
Well, that would certainly have put them in a great position. But with only a 1-goal lead, they're never going to be able to relax.
Retaining possession proving difficult. Thiago Silva. Now, who can he play it to? A wonderful intervention. Oh, he's through here. It has to be, surely. Still could be dangerous. Lo Celso. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Moving forward effectively. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. A chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. Well, there we have it, the first yellow card of the game.
And he's going to have to be careful now. There's a long time to go here.
No let-up in the pressing department. Plenty of support here. Beautifully disguised ball. Oh, couldn't pull them level.
Well, they certainly should be level. That was a great opportunity to score.
Thiago Silva. Casemiro. You can sense the threat is there. Firing it in. Just made sure nothing came of that. Martinez. There's a slide rule pass. Oh, a goal! He's equalised. Was he made for moments like this? On an occasion like this?
Well, here's the replay. What a pass this is from Martinez, and what a clever bit of play it is from Di Maria, both with his movement and his finish. That's a nice goal.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Neymar. He continues his run. And good pressure high up the pitch. Oh, it's a goal! And that gives them the advantage. Will they be able to keep it?
Well, here it is again. It was a good finish, but the keeper has to do better at his near post. He was beaten far too easily on that occasion.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. That's a well-struck pass. Well, beating his opponent. But fair play, that goes down as a very good recovery. Counter-attacking, very much an option. They've regained possession. Physically strong and secure on the ball. But just like that, possession changes hands. Marcos Acuna. Paredes. Molina. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Danilo. He has teammates around him. Top-class defending. Martinez. Nicely timed tackle. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Now that's a well-timed pass. And fired against the crossbar. And there it is! A two-goal cushion now, and just look at these fans. The trophy coming their way, surely.
Well, as you can see here, the initial attempt is good, but his reaction is brilliant. He was so alert there.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Marcos Acuna. Paredes. De Paul. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Vinicius Junior. Fred. Now with Casemiro. Can they convert? A goal! And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
So the action continues, and it's been a thorough masterclass from Brazil so far. You do sense it's a question of how many. Oh, managing to beat him. Brilliantly blocked. Well, rather than stop play immediately, the referee waited and now decides on a yellow card. The delivery from Neymar. Well, that was never likely to trouble the keeper. Martinez. Giovanni Lo Celso. The ball with Martinez. Potential danger. Well, it didn't happen for them in attack. Neymar. Making progress. Is it going to be? And the keeper there to deal with it. Now, how about the short corner? Well, they'll try to keep the pressure on in the form of another corner. Playing it short. Paqueta. Not to be advised giving the ball away there. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. Well, he's going to be cross with himself, straight into that human barrier. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. And he read it well, intercepting it.
Well, Brazil have bossed the possession, as you can see. Yes, they've played well when going forward, but it's been their ability to regain the ball which has made them so hard to play against here, and it makes them such a good team. It's been a brilliant performance so far.
And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Marquinhos. Casemiro. Well, they've given him too much space. Untidy in possession. And Neymar. Goalkeeper getting in the way. Superb save. It's Neymar's corner. And you need your defender to take charge. Immaculately placed by Casemiro. And the block by Otamendi. Determined defending. Alexandro. Fred. Here's Vinicius Junior. And just over the bar, albeit narrowly. Oh, foul play, says the referee. De Paul. Nahuel Molina. Well, lovely work to get past his man, but a good piece of tidying up. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Neymar. Really poor timing, and some will argue that he was asking for a yellow card. Well, the referee has taken note of his name and number.
Well, I think he can count himself a bit unlucky there, but it was certainly a foul.
Oh, he's gone for goal. It was an accurate free kick, but a fine save. Giovanni Lo Celso. The ball with Martinez. Just not looking confident in possession. Casemiro. Plenty of support here. And a long way out. Well, after that attempt, gobbled up by the keeper. Lo Celso. Successfully cut out. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Paredes. Lo Celso. Rodrigo de Paul. Can he finish? And a fantastic diving save. Fired over by Messi. Well, in fairness, not the greatest of headers. Fred. Effective looking pass. Alexandro. They've given it away. He continues his run. Well, they took care of the situation defensively. Oh, without putting too fine a point on it, that was a horrific effort. Thiago Silva. Here is Fred. Lucas Paqueta. Neymar. Just the challenge that was required. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Now with Paredes. He's got to have a go here. Well, a nearly moment, just over the top. And I must say that's very good refereeing, going back to hand out the yellow card in that fashion. Danilo. Rafinha. He's in control of the situation. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Fred. On to Paqueta. And a goal! It's a finish of real class. No shortage of acrobatics on display here. He's judged it to perfection. Incredible header.
Well, here it is again. He's alive to the situation. He makes good contact with the ball and he keeps it down. That's a nice headed goal.
Hello and welcome to a contest of colossal meaning. We find ourselves here just to the north of the Doha city centre, ahead of the 2022 World Cup final. My name is Derek Ray, and with me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And as you can imagine on this occasion, the atmosphere is building up nicely. It's Brazil versus Argentina.
Well, what an occasion for these two sets of players. A chance to be world champions. Let's hope the game matches the atmosphere. It should be an absolute cracker. I can't wait for this to start.
It's a short one. And the quality of pass needs to be a bit better. The starting 11 for Brazil. Alisson gets the nod in goal. Marquinhos plays alongside Thiago Silva in central defence. Casemiro plays alongside Lucas Paqueta in central midfield. And the focal point in attack today is Neymar. Well, with tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action potentially. And a yellow card it's going to be, Stuart.
Yeah, the ref's got that right. It's a yellow card all day long.
And he whips it in. It comes to absolutely nothing. Now doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. Well, who would be a defender when the responsibility is one of trying to shackle Neymar?
Well, for me, Derek, his greatest attribute is his ability to combine with teammates, particularly in tight areas, in and around the box, clever little 1-2s, little passes round the corner. He's the player that could be key to breaking down this defence.
Martinez. Lo Celso. The ball with Martinez. The referee knew that was foul play, but advantage it is. And a long way out. Oh, it's off the post. Oh, yes! What a classy goal! And make no mistake, there aren't many in the game who would have the confidence to even try it.
Well, as you can see, they don't come much better than this. It's a goal of the highest quality. Wonderful piece of skill.
And Brazil get the ball rolling once more. How will they react to this setback?
Lionel Messi.
That's really good and effective physical play. Good strength to keep the ball. Danilo. Now with Paqueta. Casemiro. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. Short corner it is. Neymar. And cuts inside. Fred. Really vital interception here. Martinez. Moving forward effectively. Wonderfully weighted pass. Defensive roadblock in the way of that cross. But he's gone short with it. And since they have the ball, the referee playing advantage here. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Paqueta. Fred! Can they cover up? Oh, the equaliser! Just what they needed. And the dream remains very much alive.
Well, the initial save is a good one, as you can see, but unfortunately it dropped straight to an opponent. A bit unlucky, really.
Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. So back underway following the equaliser. Giovanni Lo Celso. I must say this looks promising. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Breaking at pace. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. And play halted, free kick given. Messi. Gomez. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Oh, goodness, what's the keeper doing? Well, the post got in the way. Oh, can you believe what we've just seen? I think we're going to be viewing that goal time and time again.
Well, here it is again, and all you can do is admire the skill. That's a really clever goal, you have to say.
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Danilo. And Brazil in a position of menace. And a chance to whip it in here. Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. Fred. Giving the ball away. Gomez. Lo Celso. Martinez. Chance here. What a save. Might really be able to trouble them here. Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending. It needs an accurate cross. Marcos Acuna. Giving it a try. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. It's a short one. Is it going to be? Oh, great block. Another corner. Fired over by Messi. And a struggle to get it away properly. Top-class defending. Difficult to stop him. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Could cross it in here. Well, far from the ideal pass. The conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Can they keep it going? Magnificent challenge to win it back. And Neymar. Well, capable of so much better, to be honest.
Well, I expected more as well, Derek. I thought from that sort of position, he had every chance of scoring, but it's a poor effort.
Otamendi. Molina. It's with Paredes. Paredes. Well, tremendous block. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Marcos Acuna. The ball with Martinez. The inside route looks promising. He read the cross, but now must clatter it clear. I must say, this looks promising. Paqueta. Magnificent defending. Marcos Acuna. Setting off perhaps a little bit too much here. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Terrific block. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. And a free kick awarded by the referee. Lucas Paqueta. Casemiro. Looking for that final pass and for that chance to level the game. Well, it wasn't. Oh, good reflexes from the keeper and the danger averted. Good refereeing, waiting for a natural pause before booking him. Well, they're going for the short one. De Paul. It's with Paredes. Marcos Acuna. Romero. There's a slide rule pass. And not an effort that will live long in the memory.
Well, the defenders will be relieved because that was a good chance. From that sort of distance, he should really be hitting the target. It was a really poor attempt in the end.
Casemiro. On to Paqueta. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Paredes. Nahuel Molina. It's with Paredes. Happy just to retain the ball in their own half and draw out the opposition. And the referee is quite rightly letting it go. Marcos Acuna. Messi. He must finish. Determined defending. And reading it absolutely superbly. Rafinha. Plenty of support here. Danilo. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Will he play it in? It's fallen beautifully for Messi. Oh, blocked it! Casemiro. Running room in the wide position. Danilo. Now with Casemiro. And he stopped them in their tracks. Can they hit on the break? Might really be able to trouble them here. Gomez. On to Paredes. Well, fine use of the ball. Alexandro doing the blocking. Neymar. Alexandro. Crossing opportunity. Fred. Oh, this is looking promising. Fred. Alexandro now. Casemiro. And just missing the target.
Well, they're at least making chances. Now they need to be more clinical.
Lo Celso. For room to roam on the wing. And teammates to play it to. And behind it's gone for a corner. Well worth, I think, at this stage, going back to the chance from earlier. Keen to take it short here. He's keen on cutting in. Cross blocked. And Messi! Tenacious tackling. Excellent defending there. This might be ideal for the counter. Alexandro. Here is Fred. Giving it a try. And using his body to good effect. And space to cross it. And just narrowly wide in the end. Rodrigo de Paul. Determined defending. Rafinha. Paqueta. And no way through. Gomez. Well, the attack will peter out. Keeper's ball. Casemiro. Fred. Vinicius Junior. On to Paqueta. And will it be the leveller? Oh, did so well to deny him. Well, they fancy a short one. And Neymar. And blocked for now. Well, just a whisker wide of the post. Not a bad effort at all. Lucas Paqueta. Encouraging move this from Brazil. This could level it. Oh, but the keeper with an important save. How important is that?
Well, he should score from there. That's a wasted opportunity. He should beat the keeper from that sort of distance.
Now sending it in. Taking care of business defensively here. Fred. Oh, surely! And the keeper there to deal with it. It's Neymar's corner. Well, he made great contact with that one, but the goalkeeper had his own ideas. Now, how about the short corner? And the referee is quite rightly letting it go. He's got to score! A smart stop here. Short corner it is. Vinicius Junior. Now with Paqueta. Terrific block. Romero. Marcos Acuna. Gomez. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Neymar. Alexandro. Back to Neymar. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Messi. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Vinicius. Alexandro. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. Well, he's certainly been warned, Stuart. No more challenges like that.
Well, he's in no doubt now. He can't foul again.
A very effective clearance. Martinez. Here's Marcos Acuna. And options in the centre. Firing it in. Making sure it didn't get past him. What a corner kick it is. Let's see if they can put this to good use as they try to add to their advantage. And taken short. Opportunity! had to score, and he does.
Well, as you can see, the defending is really poor, but he won't mind. It's a simple finish for him.
Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Rafinha. Very quick thinking there. Giovanni Lo Celso. On to Gomez. Martinez. And a chance to whip it in here. Paredes. And blocked for now. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. And beating the defender. Corner awarded. Fired over by Messi. But no one latched onto it. Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. Not to be advised giving the ball away in that position. Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. Can he find the right pass? Casemiro. Now with Paqueta. And the ball's gone. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Gomez. Lionel Messi. Terrific block. Messi. And strong play here. Can he find the net? And it wasn't taxing for the keeper. Fred. Here's Rafinha. Lucas Paqueta. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Papu Gomez. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? A fine reading of the situation. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. And he takes it on. Determined defending. He's got to score! A goal! Just what they needed. Still plenty of life in this match.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
Well, Brazil's still behind here, but I'll tell you what, this game is very much a contest again. Who's to say what's going to happen next? Oh, that's a fine pass. Has the strength to hang on to it. Lionel Messi. High quality defending. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Can they take advantage of the situation? And over the touchline for what will be a Brazil throw-in. Neymar. Now with Casemiro. Now able to close down the shot. Otamendi. Now Romero with it. Paredes. Nicely cut out. Neymar. Now with Messi. Vinicius Junior. Now options are plenty. Martinez takes aim. Well, the keeper had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. Well, opting for the short corner. Good physical play. And that's easy peasy for the keeper. Rafinha. And they need to get tighter. Paqueta. Well, tremendous block. Good strength to keep the ball. Oh, but they've lost it now. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Oh, goodness me, he's hit the post. Well, they can bring it out now.
Well, it was certainly a chance to get back into the game. And you have to say they're a bit unfortunate. But they do need to finish off one of these chances.
Yes, a really open flow to the game. End-to-end stuff. In position here to protect the ball. And the referee is quite rightly letting it go. Can he put it away? And a goal to increase the lead in this final. Will they be stopped now?
Well, let's look at this again. The 1- and 2-touch passing is absolutely outstanding to play around the pressure. But you do have to ask questions of the keeper. Could he have done better here? I think so. You can't be beaten at your near post like that.
So the cut scoreline 4-2. Alexandro. Fred. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Just made sure nothing came of that. The delivery from Neymar, just far too close to the goalkeeper. Fred. On to Paquetá. And using his strength to shield the ball. Could reduce the deficit. And making sure nothing untoward happened following the cross. And play halted, free kick given. Well, not deemed to be a bookable offence, but still it probably entered the referee's mind. "30 minutes to go then." They're certainly allowing their opponents to come onto them. Good pressure, can they make something of this? This might be ideal for the counter. Will they profit from this situation? Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Gomez. Could it be Alejandro Gomez? Terrific save. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. And short it is. It wasn't a taxing save. Danilo. Gabriel Jesus. Chance to reduce the arrears. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here's the replay, and what a pass this is from Jesus, and then from that sort of range, Neymar was never going to miss. It's a well-worked goal.
Well, how about this? 4-3. Otamendi. De Paul. And the referee allowing advantage to accrue to them. Well, finally the whistle had to be sounded. Good officiating, waiting for the play to stop, and now going back to caution him. Well, just a rebuke rather than a caution, Stuart.
Well, it's not a bad tackle, and the referee's got that right.
Oh, he's got for goal! Oh, magnificent free kick. But the keeper producing a save to match it. Messi with the corner. Fred. Fred. Very quick thinking there. Giovanni Lo Celso. Potential danger. Well, he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. Physically strong and secure on the ball. He's in control of the situation. Gomez. Messi, can they convert? And denied by the keeper. Impressive. So a personnel change then. Well, opting for the short corner. And a no-nonsense clearance. Otamendi. Now, who can he play it to? Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Will they get themselves level here? A terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
And the attacking options appear plentiful. Incredible save, and he snuffed out the danger. 20 minutes to go.
Well, what a good piece of goalkeeping that was. But the equaliser can't be long in coming, surely.
Well, unlucky perhaps to be denied, but they've now got to think about defending. Superb block. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Really good interception. Vinicius. Well, strong play here. Casemiro. He'll try his luck here. And taken cleanly by the goalkeeper. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Paqueta. And an astute piece of defending. Martinez. Lo Celso. And strong play here. Oh, could be. And a goal! I'll tell you what, they're going to be very hard to catch now. Name on the trophy, maybe.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Martinez. And room now out on the flank. And let's give credit to the defending. Gabriel Jesus. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Couldn't keep it. Paqueta. Casemiro acquitting himself magnificently to win it back. Well, it's a good Brazil move in the making. Takes the shot. Couldn't quite finish.
Well, if they can just get one, it will certainly make it interesting.
And they will make the change now. Paredes. Here's Marcos Acuna. And that's an important intervention. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Martinez. Intelligent play from Alexandro at the back. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. And the counter-attack came to nothing. Tagliafico. Fabinho. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Vinicius. Casemiro. He's very adept at protecting the ball. And it's Gabriel Jesus. Able to get a body in the way. And options in the centre. That's really good and effective physical play. And he read it well. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Lo Celso. And unable to keep possession. And using his strength to shield the ball. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. Fabinho. Casemiro. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. There to take it away. Casemiro. Neymar. Now with Vinicius Junior. Holding the ball up here, waiting for others to arrive. Getting in there to intercept. Giovanni Lo Celso. Tagliafico. Rodrigo de Paul. Shielding the ball superbly. And good use of advantage. The referee allowing play to continue. And Brazil unable to retain possession. Paredes. Here's Marcos Acuna. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. De Paul. Oh, managing to beat him. Well, tremendous block. Gabriel Jesus. Neymar. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Could pull one back here. Quite simply an opportunity wasted. Easy for the keeper. Fabinho. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Not a great challenge. Free kick here. Well, perhaps he thought he might escape punishment. Not the case. It's a booking. Oh, he's gone for goal. Well, I think he'll be a bit cross with himself based on that free kick. Not the execution he was looking for. Messi. De Paul. The ball with Martinez. That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. Couldn't keep it. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? He has time to play it over. Has the strength to hang on to it. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Giovanni Lo Celso. Gomez. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Well, very effective play in possession. Crossing possibilities. Paqueta. Here's Fabinho. De Paul. Wonderful challenge and a throw-in coming up. Well, wait, don't go anywhere. We're going to have 5 additional minutes. And they need to get tighter here. Using his strength to shield the ball. Now can they counter clinically? All hands on deck. Can he play it in? Well, he must get rid of the ball. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Throw in for Brazil. Fabinho. Now Eder Militao. And it's Gabriel Jesus. And the quality of pass needs to be a bit better. Under pressure, doesn't seem to be bothering him. Tagliafico. Rodrigo de Paul. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Vinicius. And very adept at holding the ball up in this manner. They've got themselves back into it. A lifeline in this game. And this could be a dramatic finale.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
And I must say, I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember the last time I covered a game with a scoreline of 5-4. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. Well, he knows he's on his last warning after that one.
Well, I don't think it warranted a yellow card. He made a genuine attempt to play the ball there.
He's protecting it well. And there goes the final whistle. For the 3rd time in history, Argentina have won the World Cup.
And I have to say, Derek, they've been the best team in the tournament. There's no doubt about that.
Hello and welcome to a contest of colossal meaning. We find ourselves here just to the north of the Doha city centre, ahead of the 2022 World Cup final. My name is Derek Ray, and with me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And as you can imagine on this occasion, the atmosphere is building up nicely. It's Brazil versus Argentina.
Well, what an occasion for these two sets of players. A chance to be world champions. Let's hope the game matches the atmosphere. It should be an absolute cracker. I can't wait for this to start.
He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. The starting 11 for Brazil. Alisson begins in goal. Marquinhos plays alongside Thiago Silva in central defence. Casemiro plays alongside... Bad challenge, and now it's up to the referee in terms of what to do next. Well, a yellow card so early in this one, Stuart.
Well, it doesn't matter how early it is in the game. That's a poor challenge and deserved the booking.
Intercepting it intelligently. Well, you might say history speaks for Brazil. On 7 occasions, they've made it to the final before. They've recorded 5 victories. They're always going to fancy their chances. How do you view their prospects in this one, Stuart?
Well, right at the start of the tournament, I asked the question, are they a great side or just a good side? If they win here today, I think we can call them a great side. They've been excellent all the way through the tournament. This should be a cracking game.
He's got to have a go here. And the keeper more than equal to it. Well, a short corner here. Marcos Acuna. On to Di Maria. Lionel Messi. Can he put it away? It's an opportunity. Oh, wonderful save.
Well, he reacts so quickly there. That's a great save.
Fired over by Messi. No-nonsense clearance. Paredes. Back to Di Maria. The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace.
Well, I have a feeling we're going to see this time and time again tonight. It's a fantastic bit of technique. Just to get that much lateral movement on the ball. Wonderful strike.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next.
Lionel Messi.
It looked as though it had a chance of going in for the equaliser.
It was close, it was a decent effort, just need to keep plugging away now, and surely the goal will come.
Paredes. De Paul. And the right place to cut out the pass. Vinicius Junior. And Brazil in a position of menace. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. And the keeper caught there. Well, the short corner routine. Paqueta. Here's Rafinha. Superbly read and executed. Well, no stopping him. And players waiting in the centre. Shot attempted. And a body in the way. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? Vinicius. Back to Paqueta. Alexandro. Can he find the net? Oh, just wide of the mark. Goal kick.
Well, that never looked like troubling the keeper, did it? But it was worth an effort. A good strike from him.
Rodrigo de Paul. Otamendi. De Paul. Now what can they do from here? Martinez. Using his strength to shield the ball. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? Well, not to be in terms of the counter-attack. Given away by Brazil. Martinez. Rodrigo de Paul. Di Maria. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Paqueta. He has teammates around him, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. But he keeps going. And the referee spotted the foul, but has played advantage. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Otamendi. It's with Paredes. And a good take under duress there. Well, when you sit off like this, you invite pressure. Rodrigo de Paul. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Counter-attacking, very much an option. And making headway. Fred. Ideal for the goalkeeper, for any keeper. And Neymar, superb block. Paqueta. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Paredes. Breaking at pace. And just like that, the counter-attack comes to an end. Oh, good vision. It's a corner. Well, the referee remaining very much in control. Now the card, and it's yellow. Playing it short. The defender doing his job. Fred. Danilo. And back with Fred. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. It's an effective run from Di Maria. Crossed into the penalty area. And a goal! I'll tell you what, they're going to be very hard to catch now. Name on the trophy, maybe.
Well, as we can see again, this is such a good cross from Di Maria, but I don't think the keeper should be beaten at his near post quite so easily. I thought that was stoppable.
Goal.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands.
Number 22, Lautaro Martinez.
Rafinha. Options in the centre. Could be. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it, and the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
Well, Brazil still trailing here, but this game very much alive as a contest once more. Well, they're quite content to knock it around inside their own half. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Di Maria. Doing well to keep possession. Di Maria. Marcos Acuna. And no problems at all for the keeper. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. Lacked a bit of conviction and straight into the wall. They won't complain about having won the corner, and maybe an opportunity to increase their advantage. And the short option preferred. Di Maria. He takes aim. Well, he didn't miss by all that much. Wide in the end. Rafinha. Brazil now in a potentially dangerous position. And let's give credit to the defending. Giovanni Lo Celso. Well, they keep passing away. Marcos Acuna. Determined defending. This might be ideal for the counter. Giovanni Lo Celso. Here's Marcos Acuna. Excellent passing. The cross is on. Good-looking move, this. Di Maria. On to Paredes. It's always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. Take it away. Now, what does Di Maria have in store for the defenders? Good tackle. It'll be a throw. Martinez. Now Messi. Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. Oh, but they've lost it now. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Rafinha. Surely the equaliser. Otamendi getting in the way. Corner to Brazil as they look to get back into this game. The delivery from Neymar. Not really the ideal clearance. Well, that's the end of that for now. And they will be awarded a free kick for that. Well, no card, but I think he can consider himself suitably warned. And a long way out. Well, very effective goalkeeping to touch it over. And the referee has given them a corner. Keen to take it short here. I think most defenders would expect to be booked, halting an attack in that fashion. And a yellow card it's going to be, Stuart.
Yeah, the ref's got that right. It's a yellow card all day long.
He could pick out a teammate. And now it is there for him. Oh, wonder goal! Right out of the top drawer. Who could do better than that?
Well, just look at this. Magnificent agility, perfect timing and great connection. What a goal that is.
So underway again, and it's a story of parity. 2 goals apiece in this one. Lionel Messi. And Messi in full control of the ball here. Well, really intense pressure applied. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? They need to get bodies back. Well, it petered out.
Well, it's been such a good game so far. Chances and goals at both ends, and all played at a great tempo. It's certainly been a good watch.
Yes, I mean, they're matching each other, attacking blow for attacking blow. There to take it away. Otamendi is with Paredes, and it's Messi going forward. What's he going to do next? In the right place to cut out the pass. Neymar. Neymar thrives on running at defenders. Well, nothing for the players in the middle to work with. Free kick awarded then by the referee. Now he's walking on eggshells, you might say. Next time it'll be yellow. Neymar. Oh, a glorious save by the keeper. And nothing wrong with that free kick either. Well, the teams are locked together. Will it stay that way following this corner? Favouring the short one. Marquinhos. Oh, a vital interception. And using his strength to shield the ball. Martinez. This is Thiago Silva. Neymar has made sure nothing came of that. Just the challenge that was required. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Getting forward. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Paredes. De Paul. Not a successful intervention, winning the ball back. Danilo. Now with Casemiro. And a body in the way. Neymar! And a goal to put them in front. Real drama here.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Two it is. Who would have predicted that before a ball was kicked? Marcos Acuna. Lo Celso. What can they do from here? Well, disappointing end to the move. Vinicius Junior. Alexandro now. It needs an accurate cross. Opportunity! Well, really, making the goalkeeper's life simple.
That should be hit in the back of the net. That was a big, big chance.
Giovanni Lo Celso. Molina. Otamendi has it. Well, this is far from over. We're going to have 5 minutes of stoppage time. Into the advanced position. Chance to attack using width. Casemiro. Really good block. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Molina. And a tidy ball. And a clear foul, but the referee letting the play flow. Vinicius Junior. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Vinicius. Nahuel Molina. It's with Paredes. Unable to keep the ball that time. Nahuel Molina. Paredes. Now Romero with it. Giovanni Lo Celso. And after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Well, perhaps he thought he might escape punishment. Not the case. It's a booking. He's very adept at protecting the ball. Now looking dangerous here. Di Maria. Now Messi. In position here to protect the ball. Determined block. And there it is, the half-time whistle. He's got to have a go here. And the keeper more than equal to it. Lionel Messi. It's an opportunity. There's the opener. How about that? It looked as though it had a chance of going in for the equaliser.
It was close. It was a decent effort. Just need to keep plugging away now and short.
Crossed into the penalty area. And a goal! I'll tell you what, they're going to be very hard to catch now. Name on the trophy. Options in the centre. Di Maria. He takes aim. Well, he didn't miss by all that much. Wide in the end. And a long way out. Well, very effective goalkeeping to touch it over. And the referee has given them a corner. He could pick out a teammate. And now it is there for him. Oh, a wonder goal! Right out of the top drawer. Oh, a glorious save by the keeper. And nothing wrong with that free kick either. Now with Casemiro. And the body in the way. Neymar! And a goal to put them in front. Real drama here. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. He's protecting it effectively. Has the strength to hang on to it. Di Maria. Really effective shielding under pressure. Martinez. On to Di Maria. Surely! Oh no, it's gone a begging.
Well, they can't miss opportunities like that. What a chance to equalise.
Lucas Paqueta. Fred. It's with Paredes. Martinez. Paredes. Lionel Messi. Oh, maybe the equaliser. Well, a powerful effort, but not threatening the goalkeeper, and he'll be disappointed. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. Di Maria. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Now, there could be a dismissal here. But I think we were all wondering what the verdict would be. The answer, a yellow card, Stuart.
Well, he's just about got away with that one. It's a good foul in the end.
close was that? Inches away. The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. And a yellow card it's going to be, Stuart.
Yeah, the ref's got that right. It's a yellow card all day long.
Giovanni Lo Celso. On the offensive. Martinez. Terrific block. Making progress. Who can he pick out? Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Well, he had to read it and get there, and did. Fred. Neymar! And a goal! I'll tell you what, they're going to be very hard to catch now. Name on the trophy, maybe.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Vinicius Junior. He has teammates around him. Alexandro. On to Paqueta. Casemiro. Now with Danilo. What a block! Oh, they've lost it. He's using his strength to good effect. Paqueta. Can they cover up? On a time for composure on the ball.
Well, the keeper deserves a lot of credit. That was a fine save, wasn't it?